everyone, Sophia here from my great challenge.blogspot.com. Today I'm doing part 3 of my spring cleaning series, and I'm doing the fireplace and the living room. So there's a lot of work to do. Again, it never ends. Let me just give you a quick look around to tell you what it is that I'm going to do. I have all of the drapes that need to come down, at least the sheer panels. These need to be washed. I have those 2 slip covers here and the pillows that need to be washed. I have this sofa here that needs to be cleaned, and the pillows need to be cleaned. I have the rug doctor with the upholstery attachments for that. I have this big sofa here that needs to be cleaned as well, with the pillows that need to be washed. I have some dusting here to do, and then just like I did with my guest bedroom video, there's a lot of dusting behind furniture, so I have to get the vacuum cleaner. I have to do all of the baseboard, I have to do cobwebs, I have to do the ceiling fan, and then there's those 2 windows here where the screen needs to be cleaned, and then everything needs to be dusted. I have to kind of rearrange a little bit. Next to the fireplace I have this large collection of cardboard that we use for the fireplace. That's gotta go. And then right here I have my baskets with stuff that I need to bring upstairs, and then you can see that I have like some skid marks on the stairs. So I brought some of I guess I got a quart of the paint that I have throughout the house, which is the same white that you see here and on the trims, and that's Bare Cotton Whisper, I think. Yeah, it is Cotton Whisper in eggshell. So I have the brush, and I'm gonna go over, I'm gonna wash everything, and then I'm just gonna go over with the paint, just in case I couldn't remove the stain, to make sure that everything gets a nice coat and is refreshed. In particular, this pillow here that gets really dirty because the kids touch it all the time, and sometimes you try to wash it, but it just, the stain don't go away, the fingerprints and all of that. And there's also this door here that needs to be cleaned, and then the windows need to be cleaned with the glass cleaner, and I guess that would be it. So let me get started. First thing first, I'm gonna get the 2 slip covers here in the wash, and these my mom made years ago, and I really like them because the back comes out with a Velcro. Is that awesome or what? And they are atrocious underneath it. Look at this horrible 1960s design. So I have to put those in with the 2 pillows, and I'm going to put the 2 little brown pillow as well. These I cannot wash. These are designer type pillows, so I'm going to use the upholstery cleaner on them. And I'll add those pillows as well. That would be a second load, and then an entire load just for the shears. So yeah, let me get started with the stew and put everything down in the laundry. So I'm back with my little spring cleaning notebook that I put together, and you've seen it in other videos. And let me look at the list that I made for the living room. Got vacuum, sofa, wash cushion, wash covers, spot treat, cobwebs, dust, polish furniture, ceiling fan, lamp shades, paint spots, and then I know I got somewhere in there something about the fireplace. So I already put those covers in the wash, and I have 2 pillows, 2 little brown pillows. I'm going to tackle the fireplace. And the fireplace, there's a lot of things that I need to do. The first thing is going to empty everything that's in here, and I have a pit all the way in the back, so I'm going to remove the grate, and the grate is all damaged. I couldn't replace it this year because it's already off season, and I need one that's exactly the same size. So I'm going to keep the grate the way it is, and then I'll get it in September, I guess, when the season starts. I'm going to get all the ashes out. I'm going to vacuum the whole thing, and then I have the brass here that needs to be cleaned, and then I have the glass. Don't know if you can see how dirty the glass is. You can probably see it better here, right here. You see that? So I bought a special glass cleaner, and we're going to see whether or not it works. So let me get started with emptying, getting rid of all the ashes. I got to vacuum everything here, vacuum the vent here, vacuum this one, clean all the way here on top. And I have some paint as well. If the glass cleaner doesn't remove the soot that's on the white paint here, I do have some paint, so I'll go over and give it a quick brush to make sure that everything is kind of like uniform rather than having this big blotch of black right here. I got the grate out, and let me see. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Right here, somewhere in the back, I have a trap that you can open. Here we go. See that? So I have this big trap here that goes all the way down into the basement. And then there's another kind of like a pit all the way down where you can collect the dust at a later time. It's not full. It probably gets full after 5 or 10 years, something like that. So I don't have to worry about that now. But I'm just going to put all of the ashes down into the pit. I'm going to brush all over this, and then later on in the summer we're probably gonna get the well, we have to anyway, get the whole chimney service. But for now I just want to clean it up so that we don't have to worry about ashes or anything. And the reason why I'm doing this first is because there's no sense of me cleaning the entire living room and then working on the fireplace and bringing there's my little guy in the back. It's early in the morning, that's why he's still in pajamas. So anyway, so yeah, there's no point of me cleaning the entire living room and then having ashes all over the place and dirtying it again. So I gotta start with this first. And I have to say, this is like a really neat little thing, because you just go ahead and dump all of the ashes into this pit. See that? Leaving everything nice and clean. Alright, that's done. I have all the ashes down the pit. I'm just going to put the grate back. Probably going to put some wood already and some of the cardboard that I have over there underneath it so that I have a fire ready. Just in case we drop in temperature in the next 2 or 3 weeks, which I doubt, but you never know. And then we'll start tackling the glass and the brass right here. I still have to get the vacuum first and vacuum everything that I've, kind of like the little mess I made here. And I still have to get the vacuum cleaner and get all of the ashes from the track right here. Okay, well that's done. I have a new setup for the next fire. That's done. The track here is vacuumed. I vacuumed the little, I don't know, gaps that are right here. This has been all vacuumed on the edges here at the bottom. The grill right here was vacuumed, and this one as well. So I'm going to go ahead and get the cleaner, and then we're going to see whether or not we can clean those glasses and make them look like brand new. So I'm ready to clean the glass and the grill, and I bought this Rutland glass cleaner for stove, grill, and hearth. So I don't know whether or not it works. I've never tried it before. We're gonna check it out right now. You're supposed to shake it real well. I'm wearing gloves because it can't be too healthy to be using this thing. I hope it doesn't stink. And then you're supposed to use paper towels that are kind of like damp. So I have a bunch of those ready. I'm gonna fold them so that I don't have a kind of like a wad. Alright, let's try it. It comes out as a blue liquid, more like a paste, almost like liquid toothpaste. See that? Alright, so I have this big stain right here. I'm gonna tackle this one first and see if it works. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that. Huh. Alright, it works. I'm using my left hand, so it's not like the greatest of job, but apparently, yeah, it works. Excellent. So let me just do the entire panel here, and then we'll do a quick contrast and compare. Look at this. Awesome. Okay, so I have half of it done. This is the part I didn't do yet. I didn't do the glass here yet. You can see some of the stain over here. And this is the part that just got clean. And the glass is nice and completely cleaned out. I like this product. It does require a lot of elbow grease, but it's pretty good. Yeah, you can definitely see the difference on top here. I'm hoping it's going to work on the white surface, but let me finish it and then we'll figure it out. So that Rutland glass cleaner is actually pretty cool. Look at this. The whole thing is done. I mean, I don't think I'm going to be able to get rid of that unless I get some brass cleaner, but I don't have any right now. But I went ahead and did the whole brass area. The 4 glass panels are clean, and you can totally see the difference. And then I went ahead, because it says that you can do tiles as well, I went ahead and I did the marble top. And look at that, the marble top is like brand new. And it shines. Wow, this is really, really neat. Now, does it work on the painted surface? I don't know. Let me put my gloves on, and we're going to find out whether I can get rid of the soot that's up there, because I'd rather do that and clean it that way than having to paint it. Alright, so let's cross our fingers and hope that it works. Let me make a clean spot. I hope it works, I hope it works, I hope it works. Alright, so it looks like it works. It's not perfect, but it's much better. So what I'm going to do is probably go over and do another round, let it sit a little bit, and then remove it with warm water just to loosen up the grime. But otherwise, yeah, this is pretty cool. So once I'm done with this, I'm just going to move all the furniture out of the way and start vacuuming from... Oh, I spotted a cobweb right there, and another one over here. So I'm just gonna start vacuum the walls, and the same thing that I did with the guest bedroom. If you didn't see that video, I'm putting the link in the info bar. And yeah, move all the furniture out of the way, get rid of all the card boxes, bring some new wood over here in the little, you can't even see it because it's buried. And we're gonna tackle the sofas after that. Well, this is pass number 2. I can still see a little bit of a shadow, but you know what? It's much better than what it was, and the goal is not perfect, the goal is better. So I'm done with this. I'm armed with my vacuum stuff, and I'm just gonna go ahead and get all of the cobwebs down over here, get the side of you know, the whole frame here, and then do the lampshade, the whole corner, so that I can place this chair back and then move over to this area. I'm working one area at a time, because otherwise I gotta move everything out of the way, and then nobody can move in the house. So I'm just doing one area, putting it back together, do the next area, putting it back together, so much, and so forth. I'm pretty happy about that Rutland's thing. I'm wondering if a spray version would work better, because the paste is a little bit difficult to remove with paper towel, because paper towel just like crumbles, and then you get a mess all over the place. But otherwise, yeah, pretty good. Quick update, all of this has been dusted. I washed the window in and out. It looks really, really nice. You can't see any smudge. All of this has been vacuumed. This whole area here has been vacuumed. But right now what I'm doing is that I've just dusted the entire mantle. I have to do the top of the frame here and this part over there. And then I'm going to use Rejuvenate, which I absolutely love. It's a floor restorer, but it's great on wooden floor, but you can use it on tiles as well. And what it does is just give it a beautiful sheen, almost like a gloss. Over time, as you step on the floor, of course it goes away, so you just put, you know, some more. It's kind of like Future, I guess, that floor gloss, but a much better quality and a longer finish and a better shine as well. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that on the mantle, let it dry a little bit, and then I'm gonna put all my knickknacks back. And so you just take a rag and go over it. Look at that shine. Isn't it beautiful? I really love doing that on my wooden stairs. If I have time today, I'll do that. But it looks great on tiles as well. Now, I don't recommend you do that on your bathroom tiles, because it does become a little bit slippery. And also, if you do an area like this, make sure you don't touch the paint in the back, because what's going to happen is that you'll get your the sheen over the paint. It just doesn't look good. Nice. And it's very easy to apply. It's almost like a wax, I guess, like a liquid wax. Okay, make sure I do the part right here and underneath. Do you see the difference? Now it's going to dry a little bit, so the first coat is not going to be as shiny, but I'll put a second one. So let me let this dry. Make sure I do the side right here as well. And then we'll do a second coat. Okay, so this is done. I put all my knickknacks back, dusted them, washed them, removed some of the items that I had because it was just too much. Cleaned this whole frame here, top, bottom, and the glass. Put the little pig back here. Because I'm working one area at a time, I'm just going to go ahead and purge this entire coffee table here because I have magazines. There's a basket here. This area over here, if you remember, has been cleaned already. So once this is done and vacuumed, then I'll vacuum the whole sofa and prep it for the upholstery cleaning. And then I'll do the glass door over here. It's a beautiful day outside. Look at that. It's like 80 degrees outside. I can't believe it because we were freezing just a week ago. So yeah, let me do this. And then once this whole area here is clean, then I can tackle this one. This is one of the problems when you have pets. You see this? It is horrendous. It's everywhere and it's shedding season. One of the reasons why I do this every spring, because they start shedding here. I gotta get the Furminator. I gotta get them bathed. Well, actually, I'm gonna bathe them myself. But I need to get all of this clean. Otherwise, they're just gonna keep on bringing hair. So, and then they've been chewing stuff. There's some stain here. So, I cleaned up the whole area over there. You remember where there was the cardboard boxes and everything? So all of this has been swept and cobwebs taken care of along this side. Put the wood into the rack. The coffee table has been reorganized and cleaned. This is all clean. So now I'm just going to go ahead and vacuum first. Since my husband is doing the carpeting upstairs, because we have carpeting in the master bedroom, and then there's a really, really nasty carpet in the office that absolutely needs to be cleaned. So he's doing that. That means I can't do the upholstery yet. So I have to finish this area right here, move those upstairs, clean up the staircase, and dust a little bit. That's the area that I did 2 weeks ago, if you remember. I'm still loving it. And yeah, I have the stuff in the dryer. It's almost done. Got the green cushions in the wash right now. I should be done in about, I don't know, 2 hours, I guess. Oh yeah, and I gotta do the fan. So yeah, spring cleaning. Sofa number 1 is vacuumed. I moved the big sofa. Let's see how nasty it is. I have no shame. Look, see? I'm like everybody else. I got dirt, lots of it. Uh-oh, look at that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Hence the reason why we do spring cleaning. Yeah, there was a lot of wrappers and stuff. Let me get the vacuum. Gotta do the seal here. Wash the window, clean this. There's some cobweb over here, and then I have to do the top part of this. And I can see some dust here, so we gotta vacuum the walls now. Can you imagine? Vacuum the walls. Okay, done. Much better. Yep, smudges are gone. Let me see. Yep. Alright, well, I still can't use the rug doctor, so I'm going to tackle what's behind. I'm sorry about the noise. That's my husband upstairs. I'm going to tackle this area here. And pretty much everything is done except the stairs. And we've started moving stuff up. And then I have to do the stairs and the prints on the wall, because there's always kids putting prints there. Wash this pole right here. These I've already vacuumed. And yeah, and then I'll get the paint and do the treads right here, because I did check and this doesn't get washed out. That's the tip of your shoes when you go upstairs. Hence the reason why so many people, other than religious reason, don't wear shoes in the house. It's not a habit that we've established we should, but it is what it is. So I'm just gonna go over and paint it real quick. Yeah, I got the rug doctor. I connected it the right way, I think. and I got the upholstery hand thing, and I don't know, never done it before. Let's try. If I put the camera this way, let's see. It's gonna make a lot of noise. Well, I don't know about you, but it looks to me like this is actually pretty good. I had some ink stains here that are gone. There was a lot of stains here that are gone. The problem is that there's stuff all over the floor now. It's all wet, which is alright because I was gonna wash it anyway, mop the floor. But so far so good. It smells better. Let me get, yeah, it doesn't smell like anything at all now. It's just neutral scent. I like it. It's not that easy to operate. The only thing is, this is wet, so I'm gonna open the door and try to get as much air as I can, because I don't know how long it's gonna take before it dries. But pretty much the whole sofa is done, so now I gotta tackle the I don't know if I'm gonna do the cushions. I should really send them to the dry cleaner. I did give them a good... They don't smell so bad. Alright, let's try one. I'm going to do one and see how it works. Okay, so it totally worked on the cushions. And that's awesome. They smell great. There's no hair on them. They're super clean. This is still wet. I don't know how long that's going to stay like that. But yeah, leaving the door open, making sure that it gets plenty of aeration or plenty of ventilation. And this sofa, I did the armrest and the bottom part. I gotta do the top, but I got sidetracked because I have this little footrest here that's pretty old, and it did a great job on it. I don't have to hide it underneath this rug thing, so that's done. You can see the stripes. There's still some. No, that's not even a stain. It's so clean. Excellent. So yeah, let's see how dirty the water is. If they want to do an infomercial about cleaning products, people need to come to my house, because this is the water from my, look at that. You see it? That's the dirt from the sofas. Can you believe it? That's disgusting. Yikes. So this is great. I'm loving this rug doctor thing. I have to say, it's much better at upholstery than it is on carpet, because we did the carpet upstairs and it didn't work as well as I would expect it. And this is actually starting to dry now. It's almost dry. It's perfect. So what I did is that I had Scott bring me the green footrest thing, ottoman, that we have down in the basement, and I'm gonna do it as well. So there's a stain right here, but I know I can remove that. For some reason it's wax, and then there's like some other stuff here, but I'm just gonna get it clean. That way we can bring it back downstairs. Might as well while I have the machine, right? Once I'm done with this, I gotta wash the wall over there and start with the painting, and I'll be done. Are you kidding me? Look at this. That's the water from the green ottoman. I thought this thing was clean. It didn't even look dirty. Look at it now. I did all the sides, right? There's one little speck right here of wax that I couldn't get, but every other piece of wax that was on there is gone. Amazing. I am so happy with that rug doctor. Let me tell you, this is great if you have allergies. If it's allergy season, just do this as part of your spring cleaning. Just go over your upholstery. I can't believe the amount of grime and dirt that I'm getting out of my cushions and my sofas. Granted, we've got dogs, but still, that's insane. Okay, final task. I have all of those little skid marks and stuff that I cannot remove from the insteps. I'm just gonna give a quick coat of paint, and again, this is Bare in Cotton Whisper. It's a cream white, but very light cream. I like it better than bright white, so I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and then go around the house. Because there's probably like little spots here and there, you know, on door frames and baseboards, things like this. I have a furniture upstairs that has like a little scratch that I need to go over, and I guess that would be it for the day. It's a wet rag, a little bit of soapy water. I'm going over all of the prints on the side, whole wall, all the way up. So I'm going to finish that. That's the last thing I have to do. Now look at the stairs. They're done. It looks much better, right? Cleaner. I did the pole and the little spaces in between, and I did the same thing all the way up with the big pole that's at the corner, and a few spots that I had here and there. Oh my goodness, this was a lot of work. As always, I get myself completely engaged into something, and then I got to complete it. I just can't put it aside. So yeah, I'm a nutcase. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you got inspired. I have a lot of you. Thank you so much for the comments who are telling me that I'm inspiring you to do some cleaning, providing ideas here and there, and you really make my day. I love your comments. So yeah, keep giving me some thumbs up and comments down below. Let me give you a real quick tour of what I've done. Here we go. We washed the windows, we changed the covers, we washed them, everything over there's been dusted, cobwebs, windows been clean, behind the baseboard was clean, the table was clean, the chimney, fireplace was completely clean, the glass, the brass, the top part here, this was completely cleaned as well and buffed, and this was dusted. The sofa upholstery was cleaned as well. The corner over there was redone because there was some cardboard boxes. Instead now I have my little copper basket with some wood, and I have a complete fire ready, at least a setup. This sofa here was cleaned as well. I have 2 more pillows downstairs that I need to get out of the dryer, but you know, you've seen them, they're the ones with the birds on it. This ottoman here was cleaned. All the windows were washed. This was dusted. This was completely clean. The shears were panel. I did not wash this time around. I'll do it in, you know, I don't know, maybe in a couple of weeks. This all down here was clean. This furniture was pulled out. I got the vacuum and vacuumed everything. This was all vacuumed as well, in particular in between the 2 bookcases where a lot of dogs hair and whatnot gets lodged in. The pole was repainted, the wall was washed, and the staircase was also repainted so that it doesn't have the scuff marks anymore. Yeah, so this is the living room after spring cleaning. Hopefully I'm gonna maintain it to a clean standard. I don't know. It's it's a lot of work. I'm very tired. I still have to make dinner. I still have to take care of the kids and check on backpacks and whatnot. And at least they went outside today, played baseball, and you know, had a good time. Yeah. Okay, so I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm so tired. Yeah, so give me a thumbs up, like, and subscribe if you've never seen any of my video and this is your first time around. I'm Sophia from mygreatchallenge.blogspot.com. I do videos on cleaning, organizing, DIY projects, beauty review, makeup, things like this, anything that has to do with us gals. And you can check out my blog. So thanks for watching, and thanks for all the comments, you guys. You really, really motivate me to keep going. Bye!